Hello, welcome to One on One. I'm your host, Greg Walker. I think we've got a wonderful guest on our show today, and I think you're going to really enjoy the subject matter. Diana Aiken is our guest. She is the program director for the Clarksville Montgomery County Ajax Turner Senior Citizen Center. We're going to talk about the center today. You're going to learn more about it, and they got a big event planned. It's called Dinner and a Show. We'll talk about that as well, and it's going to help out with their new expansion. I want you to settle back, relax, enjoy a fun, down-to-earth conversation with a nice lady. Diana Akin joins us on our show right after these words.
New Sentra, $14,103. 15 grand off a new Titan. Great selection, great savings.
You're gonna love our prices.
You're gonna love our prices. Matthews Nissan.
The Leaf Chronicle is now available on every device you carry or don't carry. All things Clarksville in all media 24/7. Subscribe now for full access.
For 100 years, Neil Tarpley Parchman Funeral Home has offered ways to live well and plan ahead, a legacy that can make all the difference to your family.
Neil Tarpley Parchman, people who care, a name you can trust.
It's the great savings event. Save like never before at Clarksville's favorite new car dealer. $8,440 off a new 2017 Altima. $6,431 off a new Rogue. You're going to love our prices.
Welcome to our show today. Our guest, Diana Aiken, and it's a pleasure to have her in the house.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, it's good. She is the program director for the Clarksville Montgomery County Ajax Turner Senior Citizen Center. That's a mouthful, you know.
It is a big mouthful with a lot to offer.
It is a lot to offer. Mm-hmm. And they're on Clark Street. And you know, a lot of people say, where in the world is Clark Street? Some of you oldies but goodies, let me tell you this. Used to play Clarksville High, used to play football there many years ago, Mertland Field. And then I can't tell you how many games of softball that I've played in and watched there. So that may let a lot of people know where you're located. Mm-hmm. You got a wonderful place there.
We do. A lot to offer.
A lot to offer. Let's find out about you before we talk about the center. Now, where were you born and raised?
I was born in Fort Riley, Kansas, a military brat, and then we lived in Germany until I was 4. We moved to Germany when I was literally 2 weeks old, lived there for 4 years, and then we came back to the States, Fort Campbell. So we've been in Clarksville since 1986.
Since 1986.
Grew up out in Southside, Tennessee, the Montgomery Central area.
You played basketball out there.
I did. Played for the Indians.
You played for the Indians. Mm-hmm. Coach Nicholson?
Coach Nicholson, yes, and Coach Bird was her assistant.
And Coach Bird was her assistant. Did you enjoy that?
I loved it. I loved it a lot.
You also went to the P.
I did. Austin P State University. I loved it. Best years of my life.
Mine also. Well, some of the best.
And even though I was local, I still lived in the dorms so I could get that college experience. And I'm so glad I did because fond memories and friends made.
You know, you were telling me this morning, we were sitting out on the deck. Yeah, you made lifetime friends while you were doing that. Mm-hmm. That's the great thing about college. You make friends that they move all over. But, I mean, I'm on Facebook, you're on Facebook, and I have friends from my college days that are living everywhere, and it's nice to know what they're doing now.
That's right. I feel like you don't miss a beat with Facebook.
Yeah,
it is nice.
It's great. Facebook, and I mean, y'all are on Facebook too, aren't you?
We are at the Clarksville 50 Plus Activity Center is how you can find us.
Is that how it is? Clarksville 50 Plus Activity Center.
Yes, sir. The legal name is Clarksville Montgomery County Ajax Turner Senior Center, which is a little bit of a mouthful. Yeah. So we're trying to cut down the name a little bit and showcase more of what we offer. So with the expansion that's coming up, we're going to rebrand to the Clarksville 50 Plus Activity Center.
But certainly, I know when you were telling me, It's not that you want to take Ajax Turner out of there.
Oh, not at all. We're keeping the Ajax Turner. The Turner family we wouldn't be possible without the Turner family.
Yeah, they've been remarkable for this over the years.
They're excellent supporters for this.
Now, I want you to look at this young lady, and this is amazing. Now, your husband.
Yes, Josh Aiken.
What does he do?
He works at Bridgestone Metalfa.
He does, so he commutes.
He does.
He commutes every day. 3 children.
Yes, 12, 6, and 3 to keep me busy.
The girl is 12, and the boys are 6 and 3.
Yes, and my boys actually share the exact same birthday.
Really?
But they're 3 years apart.
What is their birthday?
November the 1st.
Well, isn't that
So
something?
one will turn 7 and one will turn 4.
Isn't that amazing? I bet they're a handful, aren't they?
They keep me busy for sure.
They keep you busy. You're a busy gal. You like to work, don't you?
I do. I love staying busy, and I do.
Yeah, you like to work. I can tell you do. You're a go-getter, and that's what it's going to take. I mean, you've been doing this with the Ajax Turner Senior Citizen Center, I think since 2015.
Yes,
Is
sir.
that what you told me?
It'll be 2 years September.
What all do you do with your job?
I wear several hats.
I'm sure.
I am the marketing fundraising coordinator, so that is pretty much to promote the center and bring awareness to the community and let everybody know what we do have to offer. It's also to raise funds because we are a 501c3 nonprofit, so we depend on support from community or different businesses. And then I'm also the program director, so I ensure that they have plenty of stuff to do and keep them busy and active. So I wear several hats at the center.
You know, I think Senior Citizen Center, that scares and turns off a lot of people, doesn't
It sure does. For some reason, there is a negative stigma associated with the term senior center. And from 50 to 75, they're not really old enough yet to...
Yeah, some people think, I don't want to go over there with all those old folks.
Exactly. They picture exactly what you would see at a nursing home, maybe,
Yeah.
the wheelchairs, or,
Yeah.
and that's so not us. You walk in the building and we have a pool hall, they're active. We have a dance hall, they're dancing, belly dance group, a line dance class, ceramics. There's just so much to offer.
And you have good meals.
We definitely do. We actually provide a free breakfast to anybody in the community, regardless of your age, Monday through Friday from 8 to 10.
A free breakfast.
Free breakfast. It's continental breakfast. Don't expect sausage, ham, and biscuits.
Yeah.
But we do have free continental breakfast. Now on Friday, we actually sell a breakfast with the biscuits, ham, bacon, sausage, eggs for $2.50. But then we also have lunch that's prepared on site from 11 to 12:30. And you don't have to be a member to eat our meals either. It's $5 if you are a member, and then it's $7 if you're not a member.
What type of food do you have?
Good country southern meals, fried chicken, mashed potatoes, corn. Every Friday they have fried fish.
You love that.
I love the fried fish and white beans and coleslaw. It's a traditional fish meal. Spaghetti, Chinese is one of my favorites. They'll make sweet and sour chicken, fried rice, and we put our menu out on our Facebook page and our newsletter too, so you can see what exactly we're going to be having.
So say that once again on your Facebook page, because you get a lot of hits on Facebook, don't you?
We do, and it's the Clarksville 50 Plus Activity Center is how they would find us.
Clarksville 50 Plus Activity Center. Now, what else do you do? I know you were telling my wife she loves cross-stitching. You have a...
We do. We have a quilting and sewing class. We do knitting and tatting. We have dances every Friday and Saturday night with live music.
My mother and my uncle went every Friday and Saturday.
And it's great, too, because the dances, you don't have to necessarily be a senior either. They're open to the public because it's a smoke-free, alcohol-free atmosphere, and that appeals to some people because it's not your bar scene. You still have the same fun without the smoke, without the drinking. So it's actually open for anybody 18 and up.
What percent of your seniors that go there do you think smoke?
5.
Is that all?
Yeah, probably 5%. Not many of our members smoke right now.
No kidding. And you would think more of the Senior Citizen Center.
Yeah, you would. And we do have a smoking area for the smokers if they smoke. But there's not that many there that do smoke.
Really? That's amazing.
It is. And they're all trying to help everybody else that does smoke. Yeah, they're all trying to tell them, you need to quit smoking. So, but we do offer a smoking area there.
Let's tell the folks about the bricks.
Our bricks. This is actually part of a fundraiser we are working on for a 14,000 square foot expansion. The senior center will be opening that this fall of 2017 to add additional programs in facilities. We're also going to be the designated storm shelter for the Red Cross. These bricks are being sold to be put in the expansion part on the wall for display to show your support to the senior center. They're available to individuals and businesses. And then the money used out of this project will be used to furnish our expansion with furniture, equipment, and supplies.
And they're not high.
They're not, because it's a permanent display. For our members, they're $50. If you're not a member of the Senior Center yet, you can get one for $75, but that $25 additional fee goes towards paying for your year membership, so you automatically become a member.
So $25 a year membership.
That's it, for 50 up.
But you don't have to join to use the
Not
Senior
at all. Membership gives you discounted rates and fees for lunch, your dances, beauty salon services, ceramic fees. So the membership has benefits for reduced rates, but no, it's not necessary to actually become a member. And then we also offer an associate membership for those aged 40 to 49. We've realized that some people might have been put on disability at a younger age than they had planned or reached an earlier retirement, so we wanted to have them a place to go. So we opened up an associate membership. Now their fees are $35 a year, and they cannot be waived. However, our membership fee is $25 a year for 50 plus, and those rates can be waived. A lot of seniors are on a fixed income, so we have a sliding scale based off of their income. They could pay anywhere from $5 a year to the max $25 a year.
Isn't that nice?
It is. And you know, like I was saying earlier, with the programs for the 40 to 49 that really appeal to them, we have a ceramics room with 3 kilns where they can actually pick the piece they want, pour it, fire it, paint it, make it where they can put it in the dishwasher, eat or drink off of it. We have a pool hall on site with a snooker table.
That's what we talk, snooker table.
And 3
the expansion, you're going to add more pool tables and another snooker table.
We are, and a shuffleboard table. We're wanting to make that whole area a rec room for the seniors with snooker ball, the shuffleboard, foosball, just a big rec room.
14,000 square feet.
Yes, sir, and it's going to be 2 levels, so it's really 7 on the top, 7 on the bottom. We have an elevator put in because stairs are going to be hard for some of the seniors. But the top floor, we are adding 4 different additional classrooms for programming, 3 offices, an actual nurse's station, because we have a volunteer registered nurse that every day is there to take blood pressure, glucose checks, weight checks. And so the nurse's station will be more of a private area. And then we're also adding a theater with stage seating on the top floor. And then on the bottom floor, we are the designated storm shelter for the Red Cross. So we have a storm shelter down there. We are working on making a multimedia room where they can go with computers, tablets for resources. And then we also have a thrift shop that's going to be put in downstairs. Right now, we run a thrift shop, but it's only Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and it's kind of a small corner of the center, so it's going to open up opportunity for us to be able to open it Monday through Friday like a regular business. And the thrift shop is open to the public as well. I actually got my dress there for $2. Yes, I get a lot of my clothes at the thrift shop at the senior center.
That's great.
Yeah, and it's... we do take donations for the thrift shop, and the money used goes towards the center, but we also use it as a way for our members that can't work to make money. They donate their items, and it's an 80-20 split. They get to keep 80% of the profit, and then the center keeps 20.
Really?
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know about that either.
My goodness. Y'all do a little of everything, don't you?
We do. We do overnight trips with the hospital, the Senior Circle of Friends. They're going to be touring Canada, the northwestern states. We also do day trips. We go to the casino once a month, every month. Every month we alternate between Metropolis and Evansville. And it's $10 for your ticket to get on the bus, but then once you get to the casino, you get a $5 ticket to play. So you're paying $5 to be bused there.
You can't beat that.
Right.
Our guest, Diana Aiken. When we come back, we're going to talk about a fundraiser they have coming up and hope you'll take part. We'll do that right after this.
The Leaf Chronicle is now available on every device you carry or don't carry. All things Clarksville in all media 24/7. Subscribe now for full access.
Our guest, Diana Aiken, and she is the program director for the Clarksville Montgomery County Ajax Turner Senior Citizen Center. Excuse me. Also on Facebook, though,
Clarksville 50 Plus Activity Center.
Clarksville 50 Plus Activity Center. They like to take that senior out of there.
We do, just because of the negative stigma that's associated with it.
You know, you were just telling us something during the break that we need to get out there. Very interesting.
We do. A lot of things, one of our programs that the Clarksville community doesn't really know about is our medical supply closet. We have a closet with hospital bed, walkers, wheelchairs, electric scooters, electric wheelchairs, you name it, we have it. And it is a loaner program, but we do not expect it back. All you have to do is call down to the center, tell them you need a walker, a cane, a hospital bed, whatever kind of medical equipment you need, we'll get it for you. You just have to come down, pick it up, sign a release saying you wouldn't hold us responsible if something happens, and it's yours to take. You can keep it as long as you need it. We don't expect them to bring it back, but if they don't have somewhere to donate it once they're finished using it, then we would gladly take it back so that somebody else could use the item.
Mercy, y'all do so much there. I mean, people just don't realize.
They don't. They do not.
And they're on Clark Street in Clarksville. That's old Mertland Field, Clark Street. And Clark Street runs parallel with Madison. You know, you can take Madison, you get off at Greenwood Avenue and go down Greenwood Avenue, and it's the first street on your left if you turn off Madison Street going down Greenwood.
Yeah, right across from the Greenwood complex.
Yeah. Yeah, turn right there at Old Clarksville High. All right, let's talk about dinner and a show. And it's going to be at the Wilma Rudolph Event Center. And, of course, they're having a 14,000 square foot expansion. And I know this is a big fundraiser for you.
It is. The purpose of this fundraiser is to furnish our 14,000 square foot expansion. That is our goal. We are hosting a dinner and a show with the Roxy Theater. They're going to be doing a sneak peek preview of their Still Magnolias show that's going to be premiering this summer at the Roxy Theater.
Ryan Bowie's a good man. He does a good job.
He's a great man. I'm really excited to be working with him and very thankful that he got on board with me to do this. And then they're going to be doing a show. We're also going to be hosting a silent auction during the event. We've got some nice items. We've got a $1,600 necklace that's been donated to us from Elliott Jewelers.
Really?
That's going to be available for bid, and several different items that are going to be available for bid. And the items that all the money raised during this event, 100% of those proceeds will be recycled back into the senior center to purchase the furniture, equipment, and supplies needed for the expansion.
I believe people love silent auctions.
They do.
You know.
They do. It's that, if they really want it, it's that challenge of the getting in there and getting that last bid in there.
Yeah, it really is. So tell us about what's going to take place, how much it costs, etc.
Okay. Like I said, it's going to be a dinner and a show with the Still Magnolias previewing. We are going to have a catered meal from Nicoletta's Catering. It's going to be a baked chicken, russet mashed potatoes, green beans with ham hock, rolls, salad, temporary southern meal. And then you're going to get the dinner, the show, and access to the silent auction. We're going to have a DJ there playing music. Our line dance group is actually going to do a small performance because we have a line dance group. And the ticket cost is $30 per person to get in.
That's reasonable. Cocktail hour from 6 to 7.
Yes, and it was hard for me to get this approved, but I got cocktail hours stretched to cocktail hour and 45 minutes. We're going to be selling alcohol from 6 to 7:45. Budweiser of Clarksville and Beach Haven Winery have donated products for us to help with our expansion. So we'll be selling that at the event as well.
And, of course, you got welcome and announcements, then your dinner. It is a buffet.
Yes, sir. It's a buffet.
And then the Still Magnolia previewing that will be coming on at the Roxy.
Yes, sir.
You know.
And then at the end of the night, we are going to, our goal for the expansion is $20,000. We're trying to raise $20,000 to fund the expansion. So at the end of the night, we're going to let everybody know where we're at on our goal and thank them for coming. And we're also going to make these bricks available for sale that night as well, because we're going to keep doing the fundraiser for the bricks ongoing, but to be in the first install for the expansion, that night would be the last night to get in on that first install.
All right, what do people need to do to get involved here? Get a table, get a ticket, whatever.
Right. If they're interested in getting a ticket, they just need to call us at 931-648-1345. They can come down.
Say that again. Slow down.
Okay. 931-648-1345. They can stop in and see us at 953 Clark Street. They can order online at eventbrite.com, or they can purchase a ticket at the Roxy Theater.
All right, say them again.
You can purchase tickets at the Senior Center on Clark Street.
On Clark Street.
On Eventbrite online.
Eventbrite.
It's EVENTBRITE. It's the online ticket sales, because we don't have the access to do credit card payments at the center, so we set it up online.
Okay.
And then we also have tickets available at the Roxy Regional Theater.
And you can always call them there.
Right. 931-648-1345.
648-1345. All right. So this is all coming off the 27th.
July 27th from 6 to 9.
From 6 to 9.
And we'd love to see everybody out there supporting the center.
Have you got most of the tables sold already?
Almost. We got 50 tables available, and right now we're at 38 table sponsors and about 2.
Sell the rest of them.
We do. We need more tickets. We would love to sell out. For a table, you get 8 tickets with priority seating, and it's $275 for businesses with sponsorship recognition. Now, if a family wants a table of 8, it would only be $240 because they're a family. They wouldn't need the sponsorship recognition.
Right.
So, 8 tickets, $240, and they get a table.
Dinner and a show. The Ajax Turner Senior Citizen Center, or
the Clarksville 50-plus Activity Center.
Diana Aiken, Stretch Run, right after this.
It's the great savings event. Save like never before at Clarksville's favorite new car dealer. $8,440 off a new 2017 Altima. $6,431 off a new Rogue. You're going to love our prices.
For 100 years, Neil Tarpley Parchman Funeral Home has celebrated legacies with services as unique as each life.
Neil Tarpley Parchman, people who care, a name you can trust.
New Sentra, $14,103. $15,000 off a new Titan. Great selection, great savings.
You're going to love our prices.
You're gonna love our prices. Matthews Nissan.
Welcome back, Stretch Run. It's been a pleasure. Diana Akin. She is the program director for the Clarksville Montgomery County Ajax Turner Senior Citizen Center. They're located in 953 Clark Street. Go by, check them out. You welcome people to.
We sure do, especially the last Thursday of the month. You should come by. We give free lunch to everybody and anybody the last Thursday of every month from 11 to 12:30.
You need to come by. I mean, my goodness gracious. And I've been by a couple of times, but I'm going to have to get more involved. I really am. Although I'm not old enough, but yeah, I got it. What's the best advice Diana Aiken's ever received?
The best advice I think I'd ever received would be do things from your heart and treat others the way you would want to be treated. It goes back to that simple golden rule.
It's great. That's great, no question about it. What characteristic do you admire most in another person?
Humbleness. I believe that people being humbled is a very honorable characteristic to have.
It is. Great. Great. Who do you go to for advice?
To Jesus. I do. No, I pray a lot, but then also my executive director at the center. I admire her. I want to be her one day. My goal.
Really?
Yes, my
Well,
goal
what's
is
her name? Give her name.
Anita Ashley. She's been running that center for 22 years.
You need to mention her if she means that much to you.
Yeah,
That's
she
great.
does. She's great.
You like to eat?
I love to eat.
What's your favorite food?
Chinese.
Chinese?
Definitely Chinese.
Favorite drink?
Yes. Coca-Cola. I'm working on it. I need to incorporate some water in my life.
What's the strangest thing you've ever eaten?
Probably when I was in Europe, a mussel.
A mussel.
Like an oyster.
Yeah.
No,
you didn't like it?
not at all.
I love it.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
What about your music?
Country, Christian, rock, all of it except for classical probably.
You like to read, movies, TV?
Outdoors, 90% of the time. Every weekend I'm fishing. I'm a big catfisher. That's
Really?
my number one hobby in the world is being at the river fishing.
No kidding.
Yeah, I love it.
That's all right.
Country girl at heart.
That's great. Now, before we close, and we've only got about a minute here,
Okay.
recap it one more time, what we got going, what you're doing. 14,000 square foot expansion, and going to have dinner and a show the 27th at the Wilma Rudolph Events Center.
Yes, sir. We'd love to see everybody out there. Like you said, the purpose of this fundraiser is to fund the furnishing of the expansion. So we really need all the support we can get. The tickets are $30 a piece, and we invite and welcome everybody to come out and support us.
And don't forget the bricks. Don't forget the bricks.
And that'll be permanent display forever.
Inside. You won't be walking on it. It'll be on the wall. You'll have it.
Yes, sir.
I want you to know it's a pleasure.
It was.
Tell
Thank you.
Tell everybody at the center I wish them the best.
I sure
you
will.
do that?
Thank you.
Diana Aiken, we appreciate her visiting with us today. Want to thank you for tuning in. Till next time, have a very nice rest of the day, folks.